Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Dishatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Jaya Jagannath Baladeva Subhadra Jaya Sudarshana Jaya Balagopal Jaya Balagopal Balagopal Jaya Balagopal Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Gurudev Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya Koro Edase Trunape Kadi Nina Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya Koro Edase Trunape Kadi Nina Sakala Sahane Baladiya Koro Nijamane Sahina Sakala Sahane Baladiya Koro Nijamane Sahina Sakala Sammana Korite Shakati Dehonata Jata Sakale Sammane Korite Shakati Dehonata Jata Tabito Gaibo Harinama Suke Aparada Behata Tabehenu Kripa Labhiya Ye Jana Kritartha Hoibe Natha Shakti Buddhi Hina Ami Ati Dina Koro More Atma Satha Yogyata Vichare Kichu Nahi Paye Tomara Karuna Sara Karuna Na Hoile Kandiya Prananara Ki Boara Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya गुरुये दासे दृढपेक्षदेहिना जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद गुरुदेव गुरुदेव निताय गौर हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल। श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जय, हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। श्रील
Hare Krishna. I welcome you all to today's NOD session. Thank you so much for joining in. Yes, Maidavani Mataji, you can proceed, Mataji.
हरे कृष्णा, हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्री गुरुदेव की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल। Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you all for joining in for our Nectar of Devotion session yet again. Today we have Gona Mataji, our speaker, who she starts all the sessions as far as I know. She's there in Chaitanya Charitamrita session also, Bhagavatam session also, Bhagavad Gita session also, Nectar of Devotion session also. So Mataji is going to share whatever she has heard and assimilated over the years from all the sessions. So Mataji is going to drown us in transcendental ecstasy as we are going through chapter number 13 from the Nectar of Devotion. So welcome Bhuvana Mataji by loudly chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Thank you Mataji, over to you. Dandavat pranams.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranams. Dandavat pranams to all the devotees who have assembled in here for the today's NOD sessions. I welcome you all. So today I'll start with the Mangalacharan prayers. Om Ajnanatimiraandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yatripatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Thank you all. And just we will recite the 6 Goswami Ashtakam. नाना शास्त्र विचारणैक निपुणौ सद्धर्म संस्थापकौ लोकानां हितकारिणौ त्रिभुवने मान्यौ शरण्याकरौ राधा कृष्ण पदारविन्द भजना नन्देन मत्तालिकौ वन्दे रूप सनातनौ रघुयुगौ श्रीजीव गोपालकौ। I offer my respectful obeisances unto the 6 Goswamis, namely Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Raghunatha Bhatta Goswami, Sri Raghunatha Dasa Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Gopala Bhatta Goswami, who are very expert in scrutinizingly studying all the revealed scriptures with the aim of establishing eternal religious principle for the benefit of all human beings. Thus, they are honored all over the 3 worlds, and they are worth taking shelter of because they are observed in the mood of the gopis and are engaged in the transcendental loving service of Radha and Krishna. Thank you once again for joining in. In this forum, I would like to say to thanks to all my Siksha Gurus who have taught me in all these years. Thank you so much for all your. So I'll just share my screen once again. Once. Okay. Is my screen visible to all?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, thank you so much. So, and yesterday also we started with the 13th chapter, the 5 potent forms of bhakti. And today the continuation goes on, the remaining paragraphs. So, I'm just starting from paragraph 8, the 13th chapter of 5 potent forms of bhakti. It has given in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.2.38 to 245, which means the power of chanting. So, yeah. So the power of chanting. What is the power of chanting? So it is given in the paragraph 18, Nectar of Devotion by our Srila Prabhupada. So I'm just made into a shorter version. I made into a PPT form. So you can, after the class, you can refer in Nectar of Devotion book. Okay. So ever since I have heard Narada Muni singing the names of Krishna, I am feeling Lord's presence and my heart has become blissful with prema and bereft of all attachment for material enjoyment. This is given in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1 to 242. And the same thing what has been mentioned in Nectar of Devotion in chapter 13, it has referred in paragraph 8. So we'll just see what Srila Prabhupada is trying to convey to us. So here, the example of Narada Muni is given here. So ever since I have heard his singing and my heart has completely become blissful with prema. So here the name of Narada Muni mentioned in this verse by Srila Rupa Goswami is Venika. So Venika word comes from Veena, which is the musical instrument that Narada Muni plays. So Venika refers to Narada Muni who plays his Veena by not naming him directly. So what Srila Rupa Goswami is trying to emphasize here is all those devotees of a similar nature are being indicated here. So here in this verse,
Hare Krishna,
directly the name
Mataji.
of, yes.
Sorry to
It's not,
interrupt, Mataji.
yeah. Yes,
Like,
Mataji, one second.
you're still on the
Yeah. I just saw 1 second. I don't know why it is not changing. 1 second.
Mataji, Hare Krishna, double click on that slide, Mataji.
1 second, please. Yeah, Mataji, now we are able to see.
Yes, Mataji, yes.
1 second, I'll just recheck whether it is changing. Yeah. Is it fine, Mataji, now? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. So, this is the power of chanting. So, here the name of Narada Muni mentioned in this verse by Srila Rupa Goswami is Vainika. Vainika refers, words comes from the Veena, which is the musical instrument that Narada Muni plays. So, Vainika refers to Narada Muni who plays his Veena by not naming him directly. So here what Srila Rupa Goswami is trying to emphasize here is all those devotees of a similar nature are being indicated here. So what has been mentioned here in this verse, directly the name of Narada Muni is not mentioned. But mentioned as indirectly as Vainika. And Rupa Goswami and Jiva Goswami in his commentary says that since the name is not mentioned directly, what it means is all those devotees who have similar nature, who are singing Lord's names with lots of feeling, lots of presence of the Lord in their heart, and so on. So here we are trying to understand is when I am hearing such kind of chanting, so we are now dealing with the power of chanting. So when I am hearing such kind of chanting, my heart becomes blissful with prema. So that is the power of chanting. So even if you try to hear the chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra from the recordings of Srila Prabhupada, you will possibly experience the purity of a pure devotee coming through the sound vibrations. So every day we must be hearing Prabhupada lectures, Prabhupada bhajans. So we can feel that positive vibrations coming from him. So why? Because he is the purity. He has the purity because he is the pure devotee of the Lord. So even though the sound vibration is a recorded vibration, even though it is a record vibration, we can feel that the positive vibration coming from the pure devotees. So then we can experience the kind of inner beauty that Srila Prabhupada would have in his personality, that would be experienced in his own chanting. So not even in his chanting also, but if we hear his lectures, bhajans, like that, if the devotee has the purity in his heart, that is very easily manifested, very easily possible to see or sense or experience when it comes out from the lips of a devotee. So that is the power of a chanting. So this is the points I've gathered from one of the lectures. So Srila Prabhupada has mentioned in his Nectar of Devotion book from chapter 13, it has given in paragraph 8. All okay, Madhijis and Prabhujis? Okay, now this 13th chapter mainly deals with the 5 important. Yesterday we saw about what is the main 5 important associating with the devotees, power of chanting the holy name, reciting in Mathura Mandal, and hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, and 5th one is the deity worship form. So here now we are moving into the paragraph 9 in Nectar of Devotion, the power of residing in Mathura Mandal. So what does it deals about? So the power of residing in Mathura Mandal. So Lord Shyamasundara stands by the banks of Yamuna amid the Kadamba trees with chirping birds and buzzing bees. And these impressions are always giving me transcendental realization of beauty and bliss. So it has been referred in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1 to 242, and in Nectar of Devotion it has referred in page number, paragraph 9 in 13th chapter. So we'll just look into the brief discussion what Prabhupada is teaching us. So this is the description of Mathura Mandal. So in Mathura Mandal, there is a Yamuna river, lots of Kadambas trees, and birds are chirping, bees are buzzing. So when you go to Mathura, all these impressions, when you gather or when you are there in Mathura, that potential can give you the transcendental realization of beauty and bliss. Like that, Srila Rupa Goswami has given his own opinion about this last 5 very important of devotional service, bhakti. Just now we have seen what is the 5 important of bhakti. Can someone repeat what is the 5 important of bhakti? 5 angas, last 5 angas of bhakti.
Residing in Mathura, deity worship,
Devotees, deity worship, chanting,
reciting Bhagavatam.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So now we can see the power of residing in Mathura Mandal. So while thinking itself, we can realize the transcendental beauty and bliss of bhakti. So when see, I have not gone to Mathura. So the people who have gone to Mathura, they can experience the transcendental bliss while you stay or while you are enjoying the pastimes over there, while you think of the Lord. So really, it will give us a transcendental realization of beauty and bliss. So that is the thing here Prabhupada is mentioning about the power of reciting in Mathura Mandal. So, yeah. Next, we are into the next part of paragraph 10. So the inconceivable power of last 5 limbs. So in this verse, that means in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1 to 244, it has been given in 13th chapter, paragraph 10. It deals about the inconceivable power of last 5 limbs. So in this verse, Srila Rupa Goswami makes on very important statements. The inconceivable power of these extraordinary angas is such that it will manifest a state of bhava and its object, Krishna, at the same time. So, if you are sincerely holding and practicing even one limb out of these 5 limbs, then the potential of one of these 5 limbs is that one can attain the state of bhava. Here what they are trying to say is, if we try to follow all these 5 limbs, it is extraordinary. But if we cannot follow these 5 angas, at least any one if you are doing, we can attain the state of bhava. That is Prabhupada is telling us in paragraph 10. So bhava means what? Bhava means what? Can anyone say? Already we have seen in so many classes. The state of bhava means? Hare Krishna. What is mean by bhava?
That is a transcendental emotion. That is bhava. Means, like we can say
ecstatic love towards God.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Love towards
So a very advanced yes, Shobha Mataji was trying to say something.
affection and love towards Krishna.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you. So, a very advanced state of in devotional service, and the same time, Lord Krishna, where in your own heart you will have that bhava, and at the same time, Lord Krishna also. So that is in the inconceivable. So inconceivable means you cannot conceive it. So you cannot really fathom the power of these limbs. So using our, using our ordinary intelligence, by logic, by intelligence, it is not possible to conceive. So that is why it is mentioned as inconceivable power of these extraordinary 5 angas. It will manifest the state of bhava and its objects, Lord Krishna, at the same time. So if you follow all these 5 angas, it is really very good for our devotional service. But by our this small intelligence or less ordinary intelligence, we cannot conceive the power of these 5 angas. So through our capacity, how much, but we have to keep on trying. Abhyasa yoga. So we have to keep on practicing. So at least any one of these angas, definitely we will attain the state of bhava. Is it fine, Mataji? Is it okay with all? Yes. Or is there any confusion?
yes. Bhava also refers to reciprocation between a devotee and Bhagwan. Reciprocation, loving reciprocation.
Yes, Prabhuji. So here, Srila Prabhupada is trying to give more explanation about what is it. So in order to emphasize these points, so the Srila Prabhupada has dedicated one full paragraph. Here he is explaining the particular item from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu in his book Nectar of Devotion. He is saying there is no overestimation in these statements about bhakti. So some devotees have had immediate results. So although not possible for all, it may be possible we yourself or I myself, etc., may not experience similar kind of results immediately. But there have been some devotees in the history who have had immediate result while performing this 5 angas of bhakti. So they went to Mathura, they had darshan of the Lord, or they have associated with some other devotees, or they have chanted the holy name of the Lord, and so on. So they have been keep on doing this devotional service, and some may have gotten the immediate results, but the result what we are getting will not be the same for everyone. So some devotees, by doing that activity, they actually understand, actually they experience the bhava. So here the examples are given, the 4 Kumaras and Bilva Mangala Thakura. So the Chatur Kumaras, we have already seen in previous sessions. So how this Chatur Kumara actually came in contact with Lord Vishnu. When they smelled the fragrance of the tulsi leaves, it entered into the nostrils of the Chatur Kumaras, the 4 Kumaras. They immediately became the devotees. So they immediately developed a lot of attractions towards the Supreme Lord. So before that, they were jnanis. They were only aspiring for the impersonal Brahman. So here the examples has been given by 4 Kumaras. So the results may not be similar. Immediately someone may get immediate result, but some may not. But the results will not be the same. So that's why they have, Prabhupada has given the 2 examples of 4. There are so many examples, but I have taken only 1 or 2. So the four Kumaras and Bilba Mangal Thakur. Immediately, what results they have achieved. Okay. So similarly, we all know about the Bilba Mangala Thakur, right? So similarly, Bilba Mangala Thakur, he is the Vaishnava Acharya in our tradition. So Bilba Mangal had a lot of attractions towards a prostitute. And his attraction was so great, so severe and so deep that even one day, when there was a huge flood, he will not even miss a one day to associate with that prostitute. So one day there was a heavy rain, huge flood was there in the city. So every day he used to go in a specific time. So on that day also, he doesn't want to miss the association of the prostitute. So he was going to her house. So there was a huge flood in the river. So it was raining very heavily and it was so dark. So this Bilva Mangala Thakur actually crossed the river out of very in a very danger mode. So he didn't realize that it is danger or not danger, we'll be alive or we'll die. He didn't think about. He just want to associate with the prostitute. Why? Because he was having a lot of attraction towards the prostitute. So yeah, and with a great enthusiasm and with more forceful power, no, I just wanted to go and have an association with that. So he he crossed the river and went to the house of a prostitute. So, and even he could not enter the house of a prostitute through the main gate. So in the dark, he could able to see a rope, and with a great effort, he climbed through that rope and he entered into the prostitute house. And actually, it was not a rope. Actually, it was a serpent. He didn't knew also, because his intention, his motivation was to enter into the house of prostitute, and he want to associate with that. That is the only motivation, only one pointed attention, we will say, no. So he was concentrating only on that. So he didn't realize what all the obstacles came in between. So he just wanted to have an association. So somewhat he climbed through that serpent and he entered into the building. So then the prostitute, she came to know that Bilva Mangala Thakura has come to see her. So then the prostitute came to know that the Bilva Mangala has come. So she was asking, so you have made so much endeavor to come to me. The prostitute actually she was a devotee of Lord Krishna. She used to serve him very nicely. So she was a devotee of Lord Krishna. So the prostitute says, you made so much endeavor to come to me. So if you would have made a slight endeavors towards Lord Krishna, who is there on my altar, then your life would have been successful. So like that, she was explaining Bilva Mangala Thakura. So then Bilva Mangala Thakura had those statements, looked at the deity. In her altar, she was having some beautiful Krishna's deity. So he took the darshan of the deity, and his heart was immediately transferred. He immediately left that place and actually perfected his life. And now we are discussing this because Bilva Mangala Thakura, his poetry, his life actually was very exemplary. He is a very exemplary devotee. So that the point is that even a small association with the devotees can actually ignite the bhava. So we all know that sadhu sangha, the association of devotees, is very, very important. So even the slight amount of association, lava matra sadhu sangha, we have read in Chaitanya Charitamrita, no? So the 1/4 of a second, if you are trying to associate with the small devotees, it will give us the immense pleasure. It will transfer our life. So association with the devotees can actually ignite the bhava, ignite the ecstatic love for Lord in our hearts. So we need to really, really, really understand how important these 5 limbs are. So these description must be taken as they are in order to divert our attention from the fleeting material beauty to the eternal beauty of the Lord Krishna consciousness. So Srila Prabhupada is saying, don't think that this is an overestimation. Understand this circumstance actually are possible and have been there in some devotees in the past. So all these references in Srimad Bhagavatam or Chaitanya Charitamrita, so many devotees have experienced, so many devotees have got these results. So this is not an overestimation that Srila Prabhupada is explaining us through his Nectar of Devotion book, and it has given in paragraph 10. Yeah. So the main result of practicing the angas of sadhana bhakti. This is also the continuation of paragraph 10. So in some verses quoted from the scriptures, the material results are attributed to the angas for attracting person possessing material consciousness. However, the main results of this anga is rati, bhava. So rati means what? Attraction or bhava. Bhava means ecstatic love or spontaneous love. Rati means attraction or this spontaneous attraction. So we'll discuss what some points we will discuss about what Srila Prabhupada is saying, the main result of practicing this anga. So in this verse, what it has mentioned here, that sometimes in the scriptures that you will find that the limbs of bhakti, like sometimes in the scriptures that you will find that the limbs of bhakti, we have discussed about the 5 limbs of bhakti, right? So they are being described, and while describing these limbs, those limbs, the benefit mentioned here is material in nature, that you will get wealth, fame, you will become immortal, etc. But these are not the actual or the main result of kinds of limbs. So the main result of the angas is actually to get the rati, to get the bhava towards the spontaneous attraction, the spontaneous love towards the God, not to get any material benefit like name, fame, wealth, beauty, all these things. So we should not possess all these things, right? So we actually, while doing, we are doing our devotional service, we are practicing these angas to get the rati, spontaneous love or spontaneous attraction, prema towards the Lord. That is given in paragraph 10. It is explained in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1 to 245. Yes. Yeah. And yeah, one more thing I just wanted to say. In paragraph 11, so I kindly request all the devotees after the class to read from paragraph 8 to paragraph 12 in the Nectar of Devotion book. So here in paragraph 11, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu condemned the Varnashrama Dharma. Why he is telling to condemn, not to do this one, not to follow up the Varnashrama Dharma. And he's saying these verses, these instructions to Ramananda Raya. So, and Ramananda Raya understood the purpose of why Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, condemn the idea of not to practice the Varnashrama. So, here is rejecting the idea of importance of Varna Ashrama when it was put forward by Ramananda Raya. So, Ramananda Raya understood the purpose of what Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying. So in Bhagavad Gita, it has been said that 9.27, et karoshi yadashnashi yad juhoshi dadasiyat etapasasya kaunteyat tatpurushva madarpanam. The same thing, one more shloka is given in Srimad Bhagavatam 11 to 36. Kayena vacha manasendriyaiva. The same verse is given in Vishnu Sahasranamam also. Kayena vacha manasendriyaiva buddhyatmana va prakriti swabhava karomi yatyat sagalam paraspai narayanayeti samarpayami. So we have to give up all our fruitive activities, body, mind, speech, sense, intelligence, and soul. To whom? To the Lord Krishna. So, and give up all other principles. So, simply we take Krishna conscious. Why we have to take the Krishna conscious? That will help one in achieving the highest perfection of life. So, what is the highest perfection of life? Can somebody say?
To be free from the cycle of
Birth and death. Yes.
and death.
Next.
Back
To
to
attain
Godhead.
our Godhead, and to eternally serve the divine couple in the spiritual world.
Yes, yes. Yes, Krishna Bhakti Prabhu, you were trying to say something. Carry on, Prabhu.
That is Mataji, back to Godhead.
Yes, yes. Back to Godhead. And our Rati and Bhava should be continuous in Golok Vrindavan also. Whether we are in material world, whether we are in the lower world, wherever we are, we have to continuously do bhakti, and we should actually do the spontaneous love or the attraction towards the Lord. That should be keep on going, like continuous. How the river is flowing continuously to reach the ocean, it should never stop. Ahaituki apratihata. So it should not be stopped anywhere. So it should not be there should not be any obstacles. There should not be any antarayas in between. So we have to keep on trying. Abhyasa yoga. We have to keep that endeavor always too. So always, anyway, we are trying, but still, why we are trying all these things? To reach any one of these sanghas. And last one is what? The prema bhakti. Right? The bhava bhakti, to get the rati, spontaneous love towards the Lord. Okay, Prabhu, is that fine?
Mataji,
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So just this last paragraph in 13th chapter, then I will move into the summarization of the 13th chapter, entire 13th chapter. Okay, in the 11th canto, 12th chapter, verses 9, in Srimad Bhagavatam, here in previous paragraph, Lord Chaitanya was saying about to condemn the Varnashrama Dharma. But in this paragraph, he is mentioning everyone should execute the prescribed duties of Varnashrama. There in previous paragraph, he said not to follow. And in this paragraph, he is saying to follow it. Why? There's a slight difference over there. We have to try to understand what our acharyas are trying to say. In each one of the word is very, 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 very important. We should not get confused. If we have the confusion, so we have to approach a senior devotee or a Siksha Guru or Diksha Guru. So and try to clear the doubts. So we should not be always in a confusion, say why it has been said in one book, that is in scriptures, one form, and in another scriptures, another form. No, it depends upon the level of consciousness. So if we are in, already we have discussed there are 5 types of consciousness in Jaiva Dharma book, right? So slowly and gradually, if we have reaching above the one step of consciousness, so we'll try to understand more. Oh, okay, this is the thing our acharyas are trying to say. So this is the thing we have to follow in our life to reach the back home, back to God. So here in this paragraph, it has been said that we have to follow our Varna and Ashrama. And why? Because these Varna and Ashrama why it has been made to for the economic development and for the sense gratifications. So at least by following these rules and regulations, our senses, we can control our senses. By following the rules and regulations of Varna and Ashrama, we'll slowly start developing our sadhana bhakti, Vaidhi bhakti, and slowly and gradually we will attain the spontaneous or attractions towards the Lord. So like that it is mentioned in paragraph 12. So why, to which kind of people this Varna and Ashrama it should be followed? Here in this 11th canto, 12th chapter, 9th verse, it has been mentioned that the people who have not developed Krishna consciousness, so for them, the Varna and Ashrama has been made. Why? To bring them into the Krishna consciousness. So all activities are recommended in the revealed scripture only to bring one to the point of Krishna consciousness. But one who has already developed spontaneous attachment for Krishna consciousness does not require to execute the prescribed duties referred in the scripture. So we should not, we should understand from, okay, now I am into the Krishna consciousness. So I will not follow what has been said. So I don't need to follow Varna and Ashrama, and I don't need to give Shraddha. So no, it is not. We have to. But the thing what we have to clearly understand is that we are still in the practicing mode. We are doing sadhana only. We have not attained the spontaneous love, but we are trying to reach that destination. So after reading the scriptures, okay, Rupa Goswami has said like this, Srila Prabhupada, our Guru, has said like this. So now I'm into Krishna conscious. I don't want to do all these things. So whatever I can do, whatever I want to do, that I will follow. No. So we are all in sadhana bhakti. I'm saying for myself, we are all in the practicing stage of bhakti. We are still practicing. So all these points, all these books are trying to teach to reach the destination of spontaneous love or attractions towards the Lord. That's what it has been mentioned in paragraph 11 and 12. So I'm kindly, humbly requesting all to read after the class. At least you read what has been given in the book. So slowly you can connect towards today's class, what has been referred. Is that fine, Prabhuji? Will you all do, Prabhujis and Matajis?
Yes, Mataji. Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
Sure, Mataji.
Yes. So, yeah. Yeah. Now, this 13th chapter has been finished. So my part, it was given as from paragraph 8 to 12. So I've tried my level best to make it in a very easier form. Hope you all understood. I'm so sorry if any of the words is out of the parampara, or if you cannot understand, I'll try to explain more if possible, if time permits. So next part is that today I have to summarize the whole 13th chapter. So I would request the devotees to raise the hands for reading the summarizing of the entire 13th chapter. Is that fine, Prabhujis and Matajis?
Yes, Mataji. We were in the track.
Yes. Yes, Mataji. Yes, Vrishabhanu Kanya Mataji, you can go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yes.
Mataji, sloka.
Yes, Mataji. You can read, Mataji. You try, Mataji. If it is not proper also, it's fine, Mataji. Krishna will be very happy if you try. You read, Mataji, no problem.
Okay, Mataji.
Can I read?
Anganam. Agnanam. Mataji, if it is in Sanskrit, then I will able to read.
No, Mataji, because there are a lot of PPTs are there, so I couldn't make it. So sorry. You try, Mataji, no problem. Otherwise, I'll read.
Agnanam pankasyasya purvam
Vilikitasya cha.
Okay, Mataji, purvam. Yeah, Vilikitasya cha. Yes, Mataji. Nikila Shrishaya Bodhaya.
Bodhaya.
Punarapi Atra
Kirtanam. The glorification of these 5 items one should associate with the devotees, chant the holy names of the Lord, hear Srimad Bhagavatam, reside at Mathura, and worship the deity with faith and veneration is to make known the complete superiority of these 5 practices of devotional service. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranams. Thank you so much, Mataji. Here, I have taken some of the reference from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, from Srimad Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita about all these 5 important potents of these 5 angas. That means associating with the devotees, chanting the holy name of the Lord, hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, reciting in Mathura Dham, and last is worship the deity with faith and venerations. So here there is just the devotees, we are just going to read all these PPTs, and if any doubts is there, we will get the questions at last. Is that fine, Matajis and Prabhujis? Because already yesterday, Purnanandi Mataji has very nicely, she has explained all these things, and today I have tried my level best to complete the chapter. So today we will summarize the entire 13th chapter, 5 portent of the important angas. Is that fine, Prabhujis and Matajis?
Mataji, yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
I've just related all these 5 angas in from Srimad Bhagavatam, from Chaitanya Charitamrita and Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So you can easily connect to that, what in which all the verses we are talking about the association of the devotees, and in which part of Srimad Bhagavatam it has been explained about the chanting of the holy names, and what is the importance of hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam and residing in Mathura Dham, what are the so special in that. So all these details we will see in upcoming slides, Matajis and Prabhujis. Why it is not changing? One second. Some issues with my laptop. One second.
Hare Krishna.
One second, Mataji, my screen is not moving. One second.
Okay, okay. Sorry, I suddenly it was silent, so I was thinking whether my phone or not.
Yes. Can you all see the next slide? So sorry for the
Can I read? Can I read,
convenience in
Mataji?
between.
Can
Yes,
I read,
Prabhuji.
Mataji?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
The verse is associating with the devotees. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya the chapter is 22nd, verse 128. Sadhu Sangha Nama Kirtana Bhagavata Shravana Mathura Vasa Shri Murti Shraddhaya Sevana. Translation: one should associate with devotees, chant the holy name of the Lord, hear Srimad Bhagavatam, reside at Mathura, and worship the deity with faith and veneration. Can I read the next verse?
Yes,
Shall I
Mataji. Yes,
read?
Prabhuji. One second,
Okay,
Mataji. There is a lot of slides. We will do one by one.
Okay, सकल साधन श्रेष्ठ ए पंच अंग कृष्ण प्रेम जन्मय ए पंचेर अल्पसंग. These 5 limbs of devotional service are the best of all. Even a slight performance of these 5 awakens love for Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Pranam, pranam.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Yes, Krishnamurti Prabhu, can you read this slide, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Chaitanya association with the devotees. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 22.83. Krishna Bhakti Janma Mulya Krishna Bhakti Janma Mulahaya Sadhu Sangha Krishna Prema Janme Tenho Punaha Mukhya Anga. Translation: the root cause of devotional service to Lord Krishna is association with advanced devotees. Even when one's dormant love for Krishna awakens, association with devotees is still most essential. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.30.34. तुल्यमे लावनापि न स्वर्गं न पूर्भावं भगवत् संगस्य मूर्तायनं किम उतशिसः. Even a moment's association with a pure devotee cannot be compared to being transferred to heavenly planets or even merging into the Brahman effulgence in complete liberation. For living entities who are destined to give up the body and die, Mataji, 1 second, die association with, it will bit scroll, Mataji.
Yes, if I scroll, it will go to next page, Prabhu.
Oh.
1 second.
Association with you to
One second, Mataji. 1 second, Mataji. 1 second.
Please, you read, Mataji, where I have stopped.
Yes, Prabhu. I think there's some problem with the net.
Scroll.
Okay. So for living entities who are destined to give up the body and die, association with the pure devotees, is the highest benediction. Yes, Nandini Mataji, you can go with the next slide. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji.
Association with the devotees, Bhagavatam 4.24 8.57. Lord Shiva to Trasitas. What is that, Mataji?
Prachetas.
Prachetas. Okay. Shanar denapi tulyena swargam napunar bhavam bhagavat sangi sangasya marthyanam kim uta sisaha. Translation. If one by chance associate with a devotee even for a fraction of a moment, he no longer is subject to attraction by the results of karma or jnana. What interest then can he have in the benedictions of the demigods who are subject to the law of birth and death? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Yes, Shobha Mataji, you can go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna,
Dandavat Pranam.
Association with devotees. You see, Madhya Leela 22.54. Sadhu Sangha Sarva Sasrikaya. Lava Matri Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhikaya. Translation based in the Srila Prabhupada. The verdict of all revealed scriptures is that by moments association with pure devotee, one can attain success. Should I read the next?
Yes, Mataji, carry on.
Srimad Bhagavatam 10.10. Sadhunam Savya Siddhanam Sutaram Prithatmanam Dasyanam Na Bhavayit Bhantaha Vinso Krishno Savidhyatha. Translation by Visi Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada teaching. When one is face to face with the sun, there is no longer darkness for one's eyes. Similarly, when one is face to face with the sadhu or devotee who is fully determined and surrendered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one will no longer be subject to material bondage. Haribol.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much. Yeah, here there are 2-3 shlokas. You can write it down, and after the class you can read associating with the devotees. Srimad Bhagavatam 11-30 and Srimad Bhagavatam 3:25-23 and Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 22.83. These are some of the references for the associating with the devotees. So there are so many slides. I have not made the slides for these shlokas. So you can, after the class, you can get into database and you can read. One more time,
Mataji,
I'll repeat.
Mataji, can you please repeat it? Because now something went wrong with my mobile.
Yeah. Srimad Bhagavatam 11-30.
11-13.
Yeah, 30. 30.
Okay.
And Srimad Bhagavatam 3:25-23.
Yes.
And Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 22-83. These are some of the references.
22-23, yeah? Thank you.
83, Mataji.
83, okay.
Yes.
Mataji,
These
can
are
you
some
put
of the
that in the
references
chat,
for...
Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
Can you please put that in the chat, Mataji, if you don't mind?
Can I do at last, because there are so many slides. I'm running out of time, Mataji. So sorry.
Sure, Mataji.
Or
Thank
else
you.
I'll put it in the group, NOD group. Or if anyone can do it, can please put it in the chat. It will be helpful for others also. Can someone do that? Rohini Mataji, can you do that, Mataji?
Yeah, Mataji, you'll have to say it again.
Yeah. Srimad Bhagavatam 11-30.
Okay.
And Srimad Bhagavatam 3:25-23.
Mataji, which canto?
11th canto, 2nd chapter, 38th shloka, Mataji. And second one is 3rd canto, 25th chapter, 23rd shloka. And Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 22.83. If you say 3.25.23 means that 3 refers to 3rd canto and 25 refers to 25th chapter and 23 refers to 23rd verse shloka. Is that fine, Mataji?
Yes, ma'am.
These are from different cantos. Okay. Yes. Now we are moving into the next part of chanting the holy name. Can someone read?
Can I, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 20.132. Nama Sankirtanam Shriman Mathura Mandale Sthitihi. Translation is Divine Grace Prabhupada ki jai. One should congregationally chant the holy name of the Lord and reside in Vrindavana.
Yes, Mataji, you can
Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 17.22. Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatara Nama Hete Haya Sarva Jagat Nistara. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In this age of Kali, the holy name of the Lord, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, is the incarnation of Lord Krishna. Simply by chanting the holy name, one associates with the Lord directly. Anyone who does this is certainly delivered. Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Yes, this is very, very, very important shloka from Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela. So
Can
if
I
anyone
read?
can. Yes,
read?
yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Okay, Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 1.99. It is Tunde Tandaviniratim Vitanute Tundavali Labdhe Karna Krodha Kadam Beni Ghatayate Karnar Budhebhya Spruham Chetaha Prangana Sangini Vijayate Sarvendriyanam Kritim No Jane Janita Kriyadhir Amrutahi Krishneti Varnadvai. Translation: I do not know how much nectar the two syllables Krishna have produced. When the holy name of Krishna is chanted, it appears to dance within the mouth. We then desire many, many mouths. When that name enters the holes of the ears, we desire many millions of years. And when the holy name dances in the courtyard of the heart, it conquers the activities of the mind, and therefore all the senses become inert. Hare Krishna, Hari Bol, Dandat Pranam.
Dandat Pranam. Yes. Can someone volunteer for the next part? Skanda Purana.
Can I, Mataji?
Yes, yes.
Can I,
Yes,
Mataji?
Mataji.
Chanting the holy name. Skanda Puran. Lord Hari. Mataji, please continue.
Divya Mataji, you can read the next one, Mataji. Yes, Janik Vinod Mataji, please carry on for the Skanda Purana.
Chanting the holy name, Skanda Puran, Lord Hari has collected all the powers to remove sins and bring auspiciousness from charity, vows, austerities, pilgrimage, the demigod, the great saint, the Rajasuya, and Ashwamedha Yagnas, and the study of transcendental knowledge, and place these powers in his holy name. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. So thank you so much. So you can see the references from the various books, how powerful is the chanting of the holy name. Simply by chanting, by this Kali Yuga Dharma, simply by chanting the holy name, we can go back home, back to Godhead. So the Lord Hari has collected, see, so much power. So it has been referred in Skanda Purana. So he has taken all the powers from all these things. So, and he has made, he has settled all these powers in his holy names. We all know that Krishna and his names is non-different, right? So I didn't take the shloka because I know that it will be running short of time. So I made only the translation from Skanda Purana. What is the importance of chanting the holy name of the? Yes. Yes. Next. Yes, Mataji. Can someone volunteer?
Shall I, Mataji?
Yes, this is the last slide for chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Yes, Mataji, please.
Divya Mataji wanted to read it.
Yes, yes, Divya Mataji, please.
Mantra, chanting the holy name. Srimad Bhagavatam 8.23.16. Mantra tas tantra tas chidram desha kala galar vastutah sarvam karoti nischidram anusankirtanam tava. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. There may be discrepancies in pronouncing the mantras and observing the regulative principles, and moreover there may be discrepancies in regard to time, place, person, and paraphernalia. But when your lordship's holy name is chanted, everything becomes faultless. Just by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we will get lot of confidence. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranams.
Thank you. If you all agree, the last part, just by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we will get lot of confidence.
Yes,
hope
Mataji.
you all agree.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. Next, we are moving into the third part of the 5 limbs, hearing about Srimad Bhagavatam. Can someone volunteer? to read this?
Shall I, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, Nandini Mataji.
Hare Krishna. 3 hours per day from Gadadhara Pandit on one day while hearing excavated the Tota Gopinath deity. Lord was standing for many years and sat later. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu quotes numerous verses from Srimad Bhagavatam in his teaching to Srila Rupa and Sri Santana Goswami. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Srimad Bhagavatam is Amala Purana, spotless Purana. Our Acharyas have written numerous commentaries as it is the highest knowledge. Sridhara Swami, Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur, Jiva Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, etc. SPP taught us that SBM is the crest jewel of all Vedic scriptures. In his instituted mandated SBM class every day in all ISKCON temples that are opened 7 days. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you. So Srila Prabhupada taught us to read the SBM is the crust jewel of all Vedic literatures, all Vedic scriptures. So he has made us to read the Srimad Bhagavatam every day, all 7 days. Even in our ICF, there are so many everyday SBM classes are being conducted, and SBM slow mode, fast mode, so many groups our Ashish Prabhu has made to touch, to read, and to relish into Srimad Bhagavatam. So from these points, we can realize how important is to hear the Srimad Bhagavatam. See, even Lord Chaitanya has heard 3 hours every day. He used to hear Srimad Bhagavatam from Gadadhara Pandita. So if time permits, at last we will see the Tota Gopinath story. So how Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has got, and it has been given to Gadadhara Pandita to serve the Tota Gopinath deity. So at last, if the time permits, we will see it. Okay, so we'll move on to the next slide. Yeah, the last 2 points of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. Can someone volunteer this slide to read, Mataji and Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
May I?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Sure. Which last 2 line, Mathura Vasa or from Lord Krishna?
Hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, 4 verses to Lord Brahma. That one, Mataji.
Sure, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, 4 verses to Lord Brahma in Canto 2, Chapter 9, 33 to 36, Chatushloki Bhagavatam. SBA, Srimad Bhagavatam is like GPS. GPS means what?
Mataji, one second. Mataji, one second. I'll just finish this. So here, you can continue. Please wait, Mataji. So here, the 4 verses have been said to Lord Brahma in Canto 2, Chapter 9, from 33 to 36. It is called the Chatushloki Bhagavatam. Very important. It's the essence of all, when you read these only 4 shlokas, Srimad Bhagavatam, it is the essence of entire Srimad Bhagavatam. So please mark these shlokas, and whenever time permits, please read, which is the essence of entire Srimad Bhagavatam. So here, Srimad Bhagavatam is like a GPS. GPS means what we know. Can someone say about it?
Global positioning system, we use it to
for
locations.
for locations. Yeah, correct. But actually, GPS, what we can try to connect with SBM is God's pathway success. So GPS is God's
Mataji, say that again. There was
God's pathway success. SBM is like a God's pathway success. Is that fine, Mataji? Are you able to hear, Mataji? Rohini Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. God's pathway.
Yes.
Pathway success.
Success. Yeah.
No. It is God's path to the spiritual world.
Pathway.
It is God's
what
path
I
to
have
the
heard in
spiritual
one
world.
of the lectures, I am just sharing it, Prabhu. You can take it in that way.
Means the God's path to the spiritual world is a spiritual world.
Yeah, we have to reach the destination to the spiritual world. We need to success, no, Prabhuji. So to get that success, we are all practicing our sadhana bhakti, Vaidhi sadhana bhakti. Okay. Yes, Navakishori Mataji, you can continue with residing at Mathura.
Sure, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Residing at Mathura. Segregation of chapter 10, 90 chapters. Lord Krishna appearance until 11 years in Vrindavana. First 40 chapters. Lord Krishna spent 18 years in Mathura. 11 chapters, chapter 40 to 51. Lord Krishna spent 96 years in Dwarika. Last 39 chapters. Mathura Vasa means to reside in Mathura. In Nectar of Devotion, SPP adds that if we are unable to reside in Mathura, physically we should reside there in our mind. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanavad Pranam.
Thank you, Mataji. So here in 10th chapter, it deals about residing at Mathura. So Lord Krishna's appearance until 11 years in Vrindavana, it has been described in first 40 chapters. We know that without using any weapons, how he has killed so much demons like Putana, Trinabharta, Chatakachura. These all pastimes happen in Vrindavan until when Krishna, until 11 years. So it has been described in first 40 chapters of 10th canto. Okay. Yes. Sorry, Mataji. Segregation of canto I have to mention, but I have written your chapter. So sorry for that. Is a canto 10. Okay. And next 18 years he has spent in Mathura. That has been described in 11 chapters. It has been that the chapters are from chapter 40 to 51. So then Lord Krishna spent 96 years in Dwaraka. That was the last part of 39 chapters. So here Mathura means residing in Mathura. So NOD here why I have mentioned is this is SPP means Srila Prabhupada. So whenever you are reading, make sure that you read Srila Prabhupada. Okay. So we should, if we cannot reside in Mathura Vasa, so physically we can reside there in our mind. Like that it has been mentioned. So how can someone say how we can reside through our mind? Can someone say any points? Can you add more? How can it is possible to reside through our mind?
By thinking, remembering. By thinking all the time, Mataji. Thinking all the time of Mathura, all the activities in Mathura, whatever has happened there.
Yes, correct, Mataji. So by remembering Krishna's past times, what has happened during the 11 years, what he has done in Mathura and what he has done in Dwaraka, all these past times, if we keep on remembering, so we'll slowly, one shloka I just remembered, we have done in introduction part, Smartavya Satatam Vishnur, na Vismartavya na Jatusit. So these two principles is very eternally main for the devotion service. That always remember Krishna, Satatam, always remember Krishna, and Vismartavya na Jatusit. Never forget Krishna. These are the two things. If we keep on practicing these two principles, all these 5 limbs will slightly, what to say, it is very, very easily, we'll slowly we'll try to reach any one of these angas. Okay, Mataji?
Mataji, these 2 lines, will you put it in the NOD box, Mataji?
Which one, Mataji?
These 2 lines which you said last, can you also put it in the group?
Satatam Smaranam Krishnam.
Yeah.
Yes, I can say the sloka number, you can write it, Mataji. BRS, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 128.
128, but we don't have that book, no, Mataji. We have only Nectar of Devotion.
Yes, I will type and send it, Mataji. And one more thing, the same shloka is given in Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 22.113, 113, 113. The same shloka has been given. You can refer, Mataji.
Wait, 22 to
22.113.
113. 20 to 113. Okay, thank you.
Yes, the same sloka, Mataji. What I said now is.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Okay, can someone read the next slide, please?
Can I, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Residing at Mathura. Residing in Vrindavan includes living in remembrance of Krishna's pastimes performed there. When we hear about Vrindavan and visualize Krishna's pastimes, we can associate with them. Actually, Srila Prabhupada brought Vrindavan to West. Therefore, by serving Krishna in Srila Prabhupada temples and by living in remembrance of Krishna, we can practice Mathura Vasa. We can make our home Vrindavan. Going to Vrindavan is a matter of consciousness. That consciousness can develop in any part of the world. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hope it is clear, Mataji, or you need any explanations? I've made it in a very simple format only. Is that fine, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, it's clear. Clear.
Yes.
Okay, one small question. Going to Vrindavan, this consciousness can be developed in all the world. Why what a statement means? Prabhupada used to say, even if you don't see in Vrindavan, it is okay. Develop that Vrindavan consciousness. What is the meaning of that?
Yes. So, Prabhuji, everybody cannot go to Vrindavan, right? You cannot afford your time, place, circumstances, and your health. We will have the desire, but what my Siksha Guru has told, if possible in your lifetime, at least how much is possible, you can go to Vrindavan. But if you cannot go, so at least by your consciousness, you think of Krishna, think pastimes happen in Golok, Vrindavan. That is what to say. That is it is going physically going there, and you are enjoying the pastimes, and you are relishing your time over there. So like that, it has been mentioned, Prabhuji. Is that fine?
Yes.
So physically you will be in either in your state only. By through mind, you can go to Vrindavan, and you can visualize what has happened over there. But you have not visited Vrindavan. But actually you are here. Physically you are right. But you are sending your mind over there, and you are relishing all the pastimes happened while Krishna was doing the pastimes happen in Mathura, Vrindavan, Gokul, what has happened. You are thinking through your mind. So physically you are here, but you are relishing through your mind. That's what it means, Prabhuji.
Means like if you visit only once in a lifetime, like 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, so we'll do. Like not to reset, but to visit. So
you can go. It's up to your convenience, Prabhu. If it is possible, you can.
Means we can do yatra.
For 1 week or 10 days, through yatra, 15 days. It is according to your convenience, Prabhu.
Okay, thank you.
Is it fine, Prabhu?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, can someone read the next shloka? Sorry, I think the shloka part is missing over here. The last part, worshipping the deity with the faith and veneration. So can someone read this?
I can read. Hare Krishna.
Second, Mataji. Yeah, I think the shloka part is missing, so I'll move it to next one. Sorry, Mataji. Oh, what happened? I don't know, Mataji. There are so many points I've written here. One second, Mataji. 1 second. I don't know, Mataji, something has happened. I've written so many points over here. So what I'll do is, I'll share that points, Mataji, what worshipping the deity with faith and veneration. There's a lot of beautiful points I have taken. One of the acharyas were saying. So mainly, I've taken 7 points. I don't know why the slides are missing in my PPT. So I'm so sorry for that. So here, I think 3 more slides are there. I don't know why it is missing. I'm so sorry for that. What I'll do is I'll type and send it in which part of Srimad Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita. The Lord is directly instructing us worshipping the deity, how important it is. So I'll try to type and send it in NOD group. Is that fine, Matajis? Or
Okay,
I will read?
Yes, Mataji, sure.
Absolutely fine.
So you can send it.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, there is so much, so I'll try to type and send it. Give me some time. Okay, is that fine? I'm so sorry for taking into a long time. So
Yes,
thank you
Mataji,
so
no
much for
problem.
joining in. I'm so sorry. I don't know why these slides are missing over there. Very nice and beautiful points I got from one of our ISKCON sites. So I just wanted to share with you all. I don't know why it is missing. So I'm so sorry for that. I'll take permission from Ashish Prabhu. Then I'll present in a type form. Is that fine?
Yes,
But
Mataji,
definitely
this
we have
happens
to read.
sometimes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, definitely we have to read, because it is the direct instructions from Lord. From Lord is giving direct instructions. So in Bhagavatam 11:27, Krishna instructions the process of deity worship. He is giving instructions straight away to us, each one of us, why deity worship is so important. So I'll just do that. Thank you so much, and so sorry Once again, I offer my respectful obeisances to each one of you. Vancha kalpatarubhisha kripa sindhupye vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti Vaishnavrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. I'm so sorry if any of my words is out of the parampara or not spoken properly. Please forgive me. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Thank you
You
so
were
much,
supposed to narrate the
Mataji.
story
Hare
of
Krishna,
Chota
Mataji,
Mataji.
Gopinath.
thank you.
Dandavat Pranam.
Do we have
Very,
time
very
for
nice
that?
verse, Mataji.
Yes.
Do
Chota
we have
Gopinath's
time for
story you were
that
supposed
story?
to narrate.
Yes, Mataji. This Tota Gopinath, Gadadhar Pandit, he was every day, he was reciting Srimad Bhagavatam to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Every day, 3 hours, continuously they will do it. Every day they will do. So, and one day, when Lord Chaitanya was going to Jagannath Puri, every day he will go and have darshan, he will take darshan of Jagannath. So one day he was having the darshan of Jagannath. So he was so in a so sad mood, and so he couldn't feel the separation of the Lord. So one day, while sitting in his garden, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was sitting in the garden, and he was remembering the Srimad Bhagavatam, which was recited by Gadadhar Pandit. So he was remembering, and slowly he was reciting, and he was slightly digging the mud in the garden. So suddenly he saw a deity head inside the mud. So he called, Gadi, Gadi. So he calls Gadadhar Pandit as, Gadi, Gadi, come here, can you see something? So while I was digging, I could see something inside the mud. So they were digging. So they immediately saw a very, very beautiful deity from the mud. They started taking, digging, and they started taking the deity from them. So it was so beautiful, so beautiful. While seeing the deity, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got immense love, immense bhakti. He got an ecstatic bhava. So he named the deity as Gopinatha. So they started worshipping. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Gadadhar Pandit, every day you offer garlands, and what are the procedures you all follow. So it was such a huge deity. Every day Gadadhar Pandit used to make garlands and offer to Gopinath deity. So it was a very, 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 very huge. And every day with all the procedures he was doing the deity worship. And the time passed, the years passed, and Gadadhar Pandit was becoming old, and he couldn't do the procedures that instructions what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was telling him to do. He couldn't do it properly because of the old age. So, and he was telling, Hare Bhagwan, please, I cannot able to do it because I am getting older and older. You're so big and I cannot climb and put the garlands. I cannot offer the garlands. So please pass this seva to somebody else. So I cannot do it. He was begging to Gopinath, Lord Gopinath deity. So immediately what Lord has done, the big deity has come into very smaller form. So in wherever in all over India, the only Krishna deity we can see is sitting. Only the sitting form we can see is in Tota Gopinath. Why the Tota has come? The Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he took the deity from a garden. No, that garden name was Tota. So this deity was named as Tota Gopinath. So based upon the prayers of Gadadhar Pandit, the Lord, the big deity of Gopinath has transferred into the smaller form, where we can see that Lord Krishna is sitting and playing his flute in a sitting version. We cannot see anywhere that Krishna is sitting and playing his flute. Only in it's a few kilometers, I think, from Jagannath Puri, this Tota Gopinath, we can sit, we can have the darshan that Lord Krishna is sitting and playing this flute. That is the pastime of Tota Gopinath. Is that fine, Mataji? Prabhuji?
There is some time for question answer, or is there not a time? I want to ask you a question.
1 or 2 questions I can take, Prabhuji.
Okay. My question is regarding like Sambandh Devata, Abhidya Devata, and Prayojan Devata. When we come into devotional service, we get associated with Sambandh Devata. Then when we are following Krishna consciousness, means the Seva Bhav, that is the Abhidya Devata. And when we go to the Prayojan Devata, that is we can say eternal Seva, that is Bhava, or we can say Prema Rasa, that is in the jurisdiction of Prayojan Devata. So am I right? So now what we are doing is seva in the material world is Abhidya Devata. And when we go to the spiritual world, that is Prayojan Devata, that is Bhava Rasa, the eternal seva that we do with Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji, what you said is correct, but only thing we have to mainly focus not dealing with the other devatas, dealing with other demigods. So our main intention that
not with them. It is regarding Krishna only. That is Sambandha Devata, Abhedaya Devata, Prayojan Devata. This is regarding Krishna only. Our relationship with Krishna means
Yes.
the seva.
You're telling about that is bhava, or what you're trying to say? I
Means
couldn't
my
understand.
question is, now the seva which we are doing here is Sambandha Devata and Abhedaya Devata. That is the seva in the material plane. But when we go to the spiritual plane, that becomes eternal seva. That is bhava and rasa, which is eternal. So that is under Prayojan Devata. So am I right in my understanding?
So what we are doing is actually, after coming into Krishna consciousness, we came to know what is our sambandha, what is our relationship with the God. So prayojana, what all has been told, what are the rules and regulations, what we have to do in bhakti, that is the abhidaya, sir. And prayojana is the last result, what we are doing. Eternally, what sambandha, abhidaya and prayojana, you are trying to say that that eternal bhav, aesthetic love, that will appear only in spiritual world, like that you're trying to asking me, Prabhuji?
Yes, correct. That is the Prayojan Devata, correct? Radha
Yes,
Gopinath.
but we are all trying here. That's it, Prabhu. We should firmly make these 3 points. What is our sambandha? What is our abhidaya? And what is our prayojana? We are all in trying processing only in this material world.
Okay, like seva starts from here only to go into the spiritual world. The seva.
Yes.
Abhidaya seva. Okay.
Yes. In Srimad Bhagavatam, we can see that there are 2 types of services: Book Bhagavatam and Bhakta Bhagavatam. So whatever we are doing service to the read Srimad Bhagavatam, it is also a seva, and we try to serve the devotees. That is also a seva, Prabhuji. Bhakta Bhagavatas. There are 2 types. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Is that fine, Prabhuji?
Yes, correct.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we thank Bhuvana Mataji for a very wonderful session. Also thank all the participants for your enthusiastic participation. Pancha Kalpatarubhyascha, Kripa Sindhu Vyevacha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo, Namo Namaha, Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada Srila Gurudev ki Jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. So today we've completed chapter number 13. All the 5 important angas of bhakti have been covered. So tomorrow we will start with chapter number 14. So we have in the first wave of Nectar of Devotion, we cover until 19 chapters. That itself is very overwhelming. So we will not go beyond 19 chapters. We will conclude with the 19th chapter of Nectar of Devotion. So tomorrow is, we'll start with the 14th chapter. Then we have 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 6 more chapters. We plan to complete our Nectar of Devotion session by 15th of Jan, right? We call it the Harvest Festival, right? So may the harvest of all our endeavors to study Nectar of Devotion be Krishna Prem. Let's hope and pray that we develop this bhava and prema at the end of this. And our concluding session will be taken by His Grace Shamarasik Prabhu. He took the introduction session. He will also do a complete summarization of the entire Nectar of Devotion 19 chapters. So we request all the devotees to kindly continue with attending regular sessions of Nectar of Devotion. So we have about 20 days, 20 to 25 days more by till the 16th of January. So thank you all for your participation. Meet you all tomorrow at 10:55 a.m. As we start chapter number 14 of the Nectar of Devotion. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Rupa Goswami ki Jai, Bhuvana Mata ji ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai. Hi God Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you.
Mataji.
With all your permission, I am ending this meeting. Thank you.